All right. Excuse me. Hello. I hope you're doing amazing. Lee, let's watch some of this here wild smile.
Antifa has had a facelift, and now the new male has a new face. RAM. RAM stands for the Revolutionary Abolitionist Movement. This group of activists seeks to undermine police activity, immigration policy, and even train revolutionaries to carry out their agenda. When you visit their website, you are first presented with a video. Here is a very short clip from that video, but I think it summarizes their goal fairly well.
The United States was built on slavery, and
Bullshit it was.
despite the American Civil War, this oppression never ended. The abolitionist movement fought against this tyranny, but modern slavery and mass brutality persist unchecked.
I believe
Yeah, it does. Mostly in Africa and Saudi Arabia, but they're cool. It's cool when they do it. It's fine.
these movements of various anarchist groups are something we should begin to take seriously. I have some of the information about their group from their website. Links to archived versions of the site are in the description, as well as the original link to the website. The reason I am mostly just reading from their website as opposed to writing my own description of all of it
Is because it sounds fucking insane, and they can't hide their bullshit no matter how hard they try. Why bother? Why bother, Wild Smile? The work is done for you. These people are fucking insane.
is so that you can hear how they describe their movement in their own words. The Revolutionary Abolitionist Movement is a political movement dedicated to freeing people from bondage and building resistance in the United States. We situate our political movement in...
Hold on. All right. It's political to dedicated to freeing people from bondage. So, like prisoners, like rapists and child murderers, you want to free those people? Okay. Building resistance in the United States. Resistance to what exactly? It appears to be towards free speech and reason.
the context of the abolitionist struggle against slavery and continue in the tradition from Nat Turner to the Black Liberation Movement. We believe the Civil War was never resolved, and the system of slavery transitioned into the prison industrial complex.
You're on to something. No one likes the prison industrial complex, but I really don't think those are analogous.
Our struggle today must begin from this starting point. Lastly, as revolutionary anarchists, the abolitionist struggle must be extended to the state and capitalism, and the perpetrators of oppression. The revolutionary movement in the U.S. today is at a crossroads as fascist movements are expanding and the state becomes increasingly authoritarian.
Oh my fucking god. Boogeyman, I smell a boogeyman. There's fascists around. We need to behave like fascists because reasons.
The Rojava Revolution in northern Syria provides us with a model for revolution today, with its foundation in communal and council-based political organization and militant defense. Short-term goal, the Underground Railroad. We will create networks for those facing detention, incarceration, deportation, or white supremacist violence.
So you're going to break the shit out of the law and give the finger to to the establishment that you're living under, to the teat you're suckling from. You're going to bite the hand that feeds and then call it racist.
To escape and live with dignity. We invite revolutionaries to help build a contemporary underground railroad outside the reach of the state. Revolutionaries, social centers, and Antifa groups that are already active can help build greater infrastructure of resistance to support those fleeing the state. From this foundation, we set the political framework for the next stages.
Am I the only one who, like, has a hard time dealing with their fucking double talk? Like, am I the only one who sees how these sentences aren't, like, filled with any meaning whatsoever? How they appear to be devoid of a thought, or more sinisterly, that they appear to be hiding their true meanings.
Long-term goal, building the abolitionist project. For the abolitionist project to be successful, we must eventually transition from resistance to a revolutionary situation. Relationships and groups built through the Underground Railroad have a potential to become the foundation for organized defense groups, local councils, and regional/national council.
Now, when they say defense groups, they actually mean terrorist groups. Because they're fucking communists.
We invite comrades to coordinate our activities regionally.
Communists.
And nationally as part of an abolitionist council. Political foundation, self-defense, defense of oppressed people and of our political projects is paramount. We propose developing and tying defense teams to localities and collectives that are based on abolitionist practices. The neighborhood council. As the Underground Railroad network grows outside the jurisdiction of the state and reactionary forces, it is built through non-hierarchical relationships of trust, collectives, and councils.
See, that's not a thing. That's literally not a thing. Non-hierarchical relationships? Are you fucked in the head? Is you a brain dead nibba? Oh my god. Non-hier... Then how do you determine what is the not self? How do you distinguish between a left and right turn? These are the people who will walk into a wall. Oh my god.
Developed according to needs, issues, and political motivation, involve people in neighborhood self-governance.
A hierarchy might help with the whole self-governance thing. Just saying.
Conflict resolution and revolutionary justice. Forms of conflict resolution are essential for developing revolutionary relationships. Social cohesion rather than punishment must be the foundation. Abolitionist political growth seeks to destroy the prison, yet those oppressing others must be combated. Abolition...
That's fucking stupid. I'll tell you what. We should probably start just flat out kicking people out. Like straight banishment. And when I say banishment, I mean like take a picture of a person and red flag them sons of bitches. Put them on the blacklist. Like they did some fucked up shit. Basically dox them to the whole world. You know, that's cheaper than prison. So, you know, actually, when seeing it down that line of reasoning, I can see how prisons are in fact more moral than just excluding them from society altogether. Besides that simply being irresponsible of just like letting a person go who is proven to be a violent offender, now they're fucking loose. That's insane. If you have moral compunctions with killing, then prison seems like the best option. So they want to abolitionist political growth seeks to destroy the prison. The prison. Not even capitalized, mind you, to like distinguish that it's like some sort of idea of prisons or the prison industrial complex, which even Eisenhower warned against. Just the prison. Which one, I wonder? The prison of their minds, man. Because you know what they had for breakfast? Cocaine.
Of gender. The same forces that put people in bondage also utilize gender roles as the source of domination. Overcoming imprisonment and liberating humanity from captivity must happen simultaneously with the abolition of gender constraints.
That's fucking stupid. What the fuck is wrong with you? Whoever wrote this, you're a little idiot. Jesus fucking... Oh my god. Am I the last thinking person around? This is sad.
Expropriation and the cooperative economy. To carve out an autonomous territory or to begin the revolutionary process, goods, land, and tools must be expropriated or taken away from those who withhold them. We are striving to...
What? How exactly do you intend to do that? Will you be engaging in force or some sort of democratic process? Ooh, no, you would require a hierarchy for that. Jesus.
Towards a situation where necessities cannot be taken away from those who need them, but instead are shared with those who lack them.
The lazy cunts who don't do shit. Who think that you owe them things because you actually have some gumption.
Have a handbook for aspiring revolutionaries, And it says here on the second page, this book was written and published to inspire a new generation of revolutionaries. Isn't that quaint? But here you can
Yes. Yes, it is.
see the table of contents, and it pretty much goes over what we just talked about in short summary. Join the revolutionary abolitionist movement. We are calling on revolution.
You know what I should? I should join it, and I should, like, debate every single one of them until they just kick me out. That'd be really funny.
To join by orienting their collectives, spaces, and defense groups towards revolutionary abolitionism. We are asking groups that agree with the political framework laid out in the text to help the Underground Railroad and join the broader network. If groups in multiple cities create platforms, have the means to train new revolutionaries, organize self-defense groups or teams, and create councils and or communes to establish political infrastructure, they will be helping to
Create sleeper cell organizations hidden throughout the country. Day of the rope's coming up, motherfucker. Goddamn.
establish a viable resistance network. If you would like to build in person, you can request an organizer and we can potentially send someone to your town to work through ideas and establish projects. If you are looking for a group in your area, contact us and we can put you in touch. If organizing a
Do that. Find out where they are and then go to the edge of their property and start broadcasting. Be like, this is where the communists live. Let's check out. Or you can do the fucking Steve Irwin. What was his glorious title? Crocodile Hunter. You can do it Crocodile Hunter style. Crikey, we have here some communists in their natural habitat. Government subsidized housing. Either that, we go over down here to the other communists. They're in the other natural habitat, and that, of course, is trust funds. That's right. No self-awareness. Lots of them are trust fund babies. It's insane.
If it's difficult in your area and you do not feel that there is the capacity to create larger political infrastructure just yet, we are also encouraging people to form solidarity groups that organize actions, study political theory, and hold events.
I got a solidarity group for you. It's pro-white, though. I don't know if you're gonna go for it.
Operating principles. Express solidarity with all oppressed peoples. Yes. Hashtag yes all.
I'm feeling rather oppressed by all this anti-white rhetoric. May I join your cool kids club?
All oppressed people. You are the ultimate champion. Encourage a diversity of tactics, utilizing direct action and mutual aid.
What the fuck does that even... That's not a fucking sentence. What the fuck? That doesn't mean anything. Oh my god. What the fuck?
Support all revolutionary fighters. Support...
No.
Political prisoners, aid militants who get injured or have legal troubles as a result of their revolutionary work.
In other words, Jew them real hard.
Non-collaboration with law enforcement, non-profit organizations, or government administration. So you can't work with law enforcement, and I don't think they're going to abide by the non-profit organizations part of this clause, considering that Media Matters for America tends to lend a lot of assistance to groups like this. Really makes you think. Security. Maintain personal anonymity unless collectively decided otherwise.
Unless your overlords tell you to dox yourself. To be a scapegoat.
Be wary of journalists and generally prohibit their presence.
Yeah, don't let thinking people see what we're up to. Because we're breaking the fucking law.
Safeguard information about other revolutionaries. Keep disagreements out of public forums.
Lest you know, like our shitty fucking ideas get destroyed when introduced against the wall of realities. Can't have that. No.
There isn't much to say about RAM that hasn't already been stated in their flavorful and friendly language. But for those who don't have a knack for translating neo-Marxist jargon, I'll go ahead and give you a summary. This is a group that is planning on spreading out nationwide to resist the enforcement of immigration laws, directly interfere with police activity, and perhaps even seize property implicitly with an angry mob behind them. They directly discourage people from having different opinions, so who is the authoritarian that they are so afraid of? Perhaps they have indeed stared into the abyss so long that they are now the embodiment of the very thing they resent. This new movement should be fun to watch, as we did need a new acronym to keep things fresh. Antifa, BAM, and now RAM. Hopefully they get a little more creative with their movements in the future and begin to have fun with their activism. That is the ironic thing about their movement, is that there is a strong opposition to individualism. Individualism that is the basis for their Marxist movement. We all stand together because of our unique identities that give us unique perspectives. Just don't share your unique perspective in a public forum. 2017 has been a fun year, and I really can't wait to see what unfolds in 2018. Watching the cry-bullies flail on the floor because no one is putting up with their pitiful attempts to intimidate others into silence has been wonderful. All of these political protests in the form of tantrum.
Uh-oh. I need to end the stream now.